Endless mornings combine the dawn razor, whipping the nightmares to a froth. Endless questions with no answers, no replacement for what's been lost.
We are back at an abandoned lunatic asylum somewhere on the outskirts of hell. This is the behavioral studies building. So they did studies of behavior here. Elevator. So this is just another massive hospital, you know, for the criminally insane, behavioral problems, and I'm sure there was a lot of different wings to this place, like there are to a lot of these places.
What's nice so far is that there's really not a lot of tags.
Yeah. There's definitely not a lot of damage inside of here. It's just natural decay. It appears that there's a homeless person living here in one of the rooms. And I'm hearing and seeing flakes off that door over there. And flakes just started falling off of this door. Weird. It's a cool wall.
It's like shit.
What about that?
I don't know.
There's really nothing going on in this building. Kind of boring. We're gonna get to another one pretty soon. Breezeway is kind of spooky. I reminds me of something from like Nightmare on Elm Street or something. It's really cool. The front desk to the main lobby in one of the main buildings in this property. It's pretty cool. All marble. medical laboratory. They obviously had some radioactive material inside of here and some other biohazard materials inside of here. This is a pretty good strip, but you still have some of those materials over here. And if you can hear that music, there's a carnival or something like that going on over in this field right next to this place. So this is a pretty active spot. Another one of these big, old, beautiful rooms inside of these hospitals. One of the things that these old hospitals have, these great, big, beautiful rooms. They're really, really nice, really done well. Columns. Really, really nice work. They really put some time into this. This is the Kirkbride, so it's really one of the nicer ones. What's the floor? What's the floor?
Look at the pattern right there.
Nice. So this is a theater that they use to open up bodies. The morgue.
Autopsy. They used to.
It's an autopsy theater.
The doctor who was here used to do all the lobotomies on the patients. I don't know if they did it right exactly in this room, but they did it in this part of the hospital.
That's where all the blood would come out and drain. Go right down into here. All the blood would flood out right down to there. Any extras? Anything? You got all this stuff. So this is definitely one of the best morgues that we've ever been in. Very, very cool spot. And it's the one spot that we came here for. But now viewing the property, I want to get to another spot, which is more up my alley, which is, I like getting to the tops of buildings. And there's a really cool tower over there to get to the top of, so that'll be next. But I'm going to film this here for a little bit for you guys right now. It's really crazy what used to go on inside of here. You can only imagine just a lobotomy. It's just got to be one of the most craziest things. You're still alive and you're just getting your brain stabbed into, and basically your whole personality, everything is getting zapped out of you, and you're just a vegetable for the rest of your life. That's what they were doing to people in these places, and doing crazy studies on the bodies that were inside of those freezers, I bet, as well. And those are definitely some of the best conditioned freezers we've ever seen in the morgue. They're definitely the best conditioned. Lab specimens. There's probably all kinds of diseases and skin samples inside of here that they were taking off the bodies. All kinds of crazy shit just left behind here. It's crazy. So it was kind of like a school, you know, like some kind of like biology class for college. They probably all studied what was going on right down here. Imagine you were one of the students and you were just watching this for the first time, watching what they're doing. Imagine that you're one of these guys that are just trying to get your feet wet. You're not even sure whether or not you want to do it. And this is what you have to look at. And then you make your decision on that. That's got to be some shit, seeing somebody. I mean, imagine you watch a live person get a lobotomy. All the samples. This is definitely one of the best morgues that we've ever been in. The freezers are still intact. Everything's still pretty much intact. But you can imagine the shit that people saw around here, man. This is theater. You can't believe it. People used to come here and watch crazy stuff like that go on. Taking apart people's bodies, giving lobotomies. Really crazy.
It's so crazy. Like, how many surgeries could have like occurred here?
There were probably upwards in the tens of thousands, I would say, because that's what these places were open and they were fully operational for this stuff back in the days, and the government was allowing it. Nobody was stopping any of the doctors from doing it. You kind of just trusted what was going on. I guess with the Hippocratic Oath or whatever it was, but there were some people that were doing some things that they didn't know about, and really they were just experimenting, basically. They were just trying to be scientists, some of these doctors, and trying to find cures for things through people that they didn't find value in, I assume. You know, homeless people, bad people, people that have behavioral problems, people that were, you know, mentally ill, people that, you know, were mentally handicapped even. You know, I'm sure that they did all that stuff to them to see if there was something they could do to treat them, but they were just causing more harm, and eventually a lot of the patients died. Yeah, some pretty crazy stuff is going down in this room, I assume. How many bodies are on this? Just imagine how many people were inside of these freezers here. Absolutely insane. Just crazy. It's a really wide toilet. This right here is the backside of that laboratory or autopsy theater. These are all the backsides of those freezers. And they kept all the bodies that they were experimenting on.
They put like body parts or some shit in here. Oh my god, look at all the ashes.
Those are bones from people.
Are those really bones?
Yeah.
Get the fuck out. For real?
Yeah. This is an incinerator. What you're seeing that's white inside of there, those are bones. Those are people's bones. They were all bashed up with a sledgehammer, thrown in there, burned up. This is where they were stuffed in. Those are all mini bone fragments right inside of that. It's pretty damn sick. This place isn't overrun by taggers, so it's really just decayed, peely paint, and rotten floors. So it's very nice to me. Makes for good film, and I like that. I like that it's been respected by whoever's come in here, and people haven't, for the most part, acting like assholes. They used to test for all kinds of hepatitis inside of this room right here. This laboratory right here.
Oh my god. There's so many people right outside the building that it's like, I don't want them knowing I'm right here. It's different things.
Yeah.
And like surprisingly in very good shape. I'm glad nothing like, not all the windows are broken, it's not tagged up with a bunch of nonsense.
Yeah, there's really no spray paint at all that I saw so far.
So keep it that way, people.
And this place is very massive. And this is really one of the main buildings right here. These are all the main buildings. This courtyard is all the original Kirkbride stuff right here.
We should try to go into
Really
the
nice.
breezeway because if we go up these stairs, they're gonna see us over there.
This is the old main lobby right here. All the old architecture. All that stuff. Really fancy. Really, really nice stuff. Taking it back. Mother Nature just taking it back. That's probably one of the better vine displays I've seen. And taking it back. It's very nice. Really pretty. Just in case you were wondering, I like to call these the bird cages, as most of you know. But this is where this is like a little rec center area where the people used to hang out and play. Usually there's a basketball hoop, or right here there's a speed bag deal over here. So use the box over here, I bet. It's nice. This is nicer. As we go up here, the floors just keep getting more and more messed up. They're all about the same too. I think the better one is the second floor so far. Just a sick opened up bird cage right here. It's really cool. Never seen one of these before. This is just where they used to hang out, probably smoke their cigarettes, and just converse. Really nice view. Too bad none of the patients had it. So if you look real closely out there, you can see the Capitol building right about there. And you can see the Washington Monument right about there. Just sticking out right about there. I tried to zoom in as much as possible, guys, but my wide angle lens, which allows me to capture everything around me and inside of these tight hallways and stuff, doesn't allow me to zoom in that far. But that's the Capitol building, and that's the Washington Monument just across the way. I can't see the White House from here, but you can see those two big guys. So that's what's up here. And in case you were wondering, I made it to the top of that tower in that big building. Pretty cool. Wind's blowing really good. It's really good construction. It's really, really nice. Well kept. I like this place. This is really, really nice. So we made it out. We explored the laboratory that we came to see. The autopsy theater, rather. We got to that tower out there. It's pretty cool. Got to see the Capitol building and the Washington Monument from there. So that's pretty cool. I hope you guys were able to see it. I'm sure that on TV it'll be able to come out a little bit better than it was on my camera. I can't really see it on my LCD screen. But it was a good explore. It's a really nice place. And I won one spot that we've never seen before, quite like that, and almost all of its glory right there, or yeah, all of its horror, you can really possibly cool. Say. Right?
It was definitely really cool, yeah.
So we got to see what we can do to get back to our car. We're not parked in the best of areas over here, but nope. I don't think it'll be bad. There's a revitalization of this neighborhood, so it seems like everybody's really taking care of it. So. But we'll see you guys on the next one.
Peace.
Later.